Bachelor supporting for Academy.org. I'm here with Hollis from Rasta rhymes with pasta, great name. They've just played eXelon in what actually was the closest game, probably to the tournament so far in the group stages. So, you were playing one of the top seeds, I believe they're seeded 4, because of their qualifications and stuff. You guys probably weren't given too much of a chance. You took them all away, and I would say maybe you should have won, and there was a bit of a crumble in the second half. What's your assessment of the game? How do you think you did?
Yeah, I think you're right. eXelon, top team. I said to the boys before we played, pressure's off. We've gone through second. Go out there, enjoy ourselves, get off to a good start. Win 9th round. That didn't work. Got shanked by one guy.
Start with the 9th round, and that did go pretty bad.
That's my fault because I missed the stab and thinking anyway. And he owned everyone else. So we lost that, went to I said, boys, got a pistol strap, it's got to work once, might work this time. Off we went, it worked a treat, got the smokes down, got the picks that we needed, got the bomb down, won the round, saw out the next 2 rounds, and thought, right boys, buy round, big round, won that one, he's like, oh, nice one. Went 5 in that, and then 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, forward all the way back to about 6-5, and at that point I was thinking, yeah, here we go. Same old episode, eXelon.
So we can edit that out. So
just thought they're going to run through us, I've seen it many times, big team start slowly. But then I think it's Rick, CRMJ, Moscow, whatever the hell he calls himself, comes out with a big 5-man after he's on -3 for 6. It was huge. I mean, even the guys, they said, wow, we didn't expect that, Push through B, 5-man, he's shaking, voice went squeaky, he's a bit embarrassed. Probably should have said that.
No, I want to ask you about him though, because he was one of these players, I think a lot of people, they're sceptical about him online, seems to be a reasonably solid player, kind of in the UK scene, online, LAN, less so. He was having a bit of a bad time of it, and then that 5-man seemed to, kind of transform, not just the way the team played, but the way he played. Speaking as a captain, what's been your assessment of him individually?
He's actually been great. He actually wants to get better. The first thing I said to him is stop being an idiot and peaking. He's one of these, 5-man, he's got on cadre, haha, look at me.
It's a little bit easy when there's blue boxes around everyone.
I don't think he's
kidding about that.
I've seen him stay all night, so you probably don't want me to say that. He's one of them that I've had to tell him, you are good, but don't think you're too good. I've played with good players like that who've got egos, and my best player, or my best player, he's one of them who I told him not to peak, stop peaking, and Rick's starting to do that. And then he's one of these who wants to impress his own ideas on him, he's got to sort of bottom him up. And he gets in, when he's playing bad like that, and he did have a bad game before that against the other wrestler, he sort of beats himself up a bit, but this time he didn't, and he battled on, and then he sparked into life. He's always a player you can leave his own.
Well, you're back with Rasta, and again, I've got to bring this up because, you were with Rasta, you were a good solid team, you had pretty impressive performance in the series. Next thing you know, you're at TLR, an organisation that's well known to the cadre and readership, and now you're back with Rasta after that kind of team heated out a little bit. Is it awkward coming back? Is it weird? Or, did you always maintain a good relationship with the Rasta management?
It would have been awkward 6 months ago. Blank take me for a while. I don't know why. Well, I do.
I've got some ideas. I can help you out whenever you want.
But what he was saying during the time, there's a lot of back and forth. I'm not going to say whatever sponsorship we got from Rasta, people.
Yeah.
That's a bit sparring. I've never ever said they give us this, they didn't give us this, they made this promise, they made this promise. We decided, Rasta's got a lot of teams. Our main thing.
They sure do.
They sure do. I think it's like 400, including one in Brazil. So we kind of said, we made up the list, pros, cons. The one was, we go on a server as Rasta, another Rasta team, and we go, we're the good ones, we're the best team. They go, yeah, they all said that, and so we were struggling again. We thought, great TLR helped get better teams. We got to play better teams, and it's worked out for us. They've got next year, everyone wins now, and they're happy, and we're happy. And then I've come back, it wasn't really management, it was the guys were the 5th message me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a bum at the moment.
So, is this a permanent move back? Are you going to stay with the Rasta org now?
I go back to university.
Yeah, so
I sort of said to them, we'll see how long goes, see if we enjoy it, if people want to play afterwards, maybe not. But, definitely up to now, I just said we'll leave it and have a chat.
Well, the other question I'll probably ask you, I'm going to ask everyone this, I think, while we're still in the group stages of the game. What are the teams you think are going to do well? I know everyone's probably going to say very games, it's probably a crap question really, but do you have any thoughts about who you think is going to maybe go on and win the event?
Very games.
Who do you think they're going to play in the final?
NTW?
Yeah?
If the Germans. I haven't got anything against Germans, but as Ricky says, they don't normally put on a show. I think, I just
Did you say?
Yeah, because his preview somewhere, Germans will flop.
He's just got a weird thing.
Awesome.
He's just got a weird thing against Nucky, man. I don't even understand it because I love Andre, and I don't. Mick's just weird.
I think they'll get. I think Weather's top up and coming. He's only the best. I think they'll get there. But then BG, and then who knows? Maybe if they get a good start.
Well, what about eXelon? I mean, I know Wes isn't here, but they're bringing Critical in. He's a good guy, isn't he?
Yeah, Critical's fine. He's fine. Putting Epic. Well, okay, he's suing you, but as you said, Epic, he's one of them that is better as a leader of maybe lesser players. So, and Wes is an amazing player. It's hard to finish his, so maybe. But I think they're coming in slightly undercooked. So to MTW, they'll just run through to it.
Well, what about the surprise packages again? I mean, without wanting to be too disparaging about you guys, I would say you're kind of in that little, the mid tier. That's a nice place to be. And there must again, apart from real time, there must be some guys you think are going to be like potential surprise. Thinks he must just won again.
Hello.
Right, boys. So you must think there's going to be some teams that are going to maybe come through, catch a few people unawares.
I'm trying to think who's here. I've got the top one. I think eXelon will still do that. People all of a sudden start writing them off. It's still a group thing. They're going to come through, I should think. I think Rasta will do alright, although they've got a bit of volatile cat. I think they'll do better than Link. That's it.
Bash and Naden still haven't had a fight yet, so...
They're sitting next to each other as well, so
we're still waiting on that.
I hope not, because I'm sat by now. I've got some expensive gear there.
I don't think you're going to be breaking them too much, but... Yeah, I mean, there's a few teams, isn't there? I mean, I think this is a real strong ice.
She's a Ruse team.
What's that, some Raised by Wolves?
Raised by Wolves.
That's what they're called. Terrible name.
Terrible name, but I think they could do alright. They've slipped under the radar. I feel like GLGs. Yeah. I think people were looking at the top.
Quite ironically, I think they've got a better looking team than the average GLG lineup as well. What's your goal for the tournament? I don't mean you personally, I mean, the whole team. What are you looking to achieve at this event?
Definitely want to place higher than the back, especially now they're in Rasta. And he keeps bragging how good they are. And I actually have got some decent results here. His mouth has obviously got them a seed in, and Rasta am I right as well. We want to beat them, and they're obviously seeded ahead of us. We're hoping to break 13, 16, 9, 12. If we're lucky to maybe get a top seed in Antonio. Maybe.
Well, and final question before I let you go back to the bar.
Best place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think of the new look kind of items? What do you think of the new venue here in Telford? You've been at a few of them. You've been at both Newbury and Stoneleigh, I'm right in saying. So, what's your take on it?
I think it's the best one of the three by far. I think it's perfect. They've got the Holl1s of Stoneleigh. They've got the nicer side of Newbury. I mean, I know half of it's still being built or something behind them shields up.
Yeah, man, it's like being in a Spanish hotel. Do you know what I mean? It was like I just saw these builders' asses when we got out. Solid.
But I think it's really nice. I think it's perfect for a LAN, as long as they're making some profit. I'm sure they are. I think it's fine. I like being in one hall more than being separated. And the fact there's a Wetherspoons on the corner, so yeah, I quite like it. I think it's the best.
Maybe damage will get us all some chicken wings. So.
Maybe 80 odd. I think is.
I think that's the number. But thanks for taking time to talk to us, bro. It's good to catch up. Always love talking to a fellow Newcastle fan, and to all the people out there, even if you don't support Newcastle. Stay tuned to Canada.org. We're going to have more video interviews and all the rest of the usual stuff. You know what we do, so keep watching.